Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Wavey. This is just Wavey Media. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me today on an exciting video day. So if you haven't seen last week's video, I will link it up there. But I was saying that I wasn't sure if it was going to be a Disney related video today, but it is. And I'm excited about that because you will see in the title that this is a Mickey Loot unboxing day. And so here it is, my Mickey Loot box. You can see, I hope, that Mickey Loot, or if you can't see it, you're probably just listening to this video because it's very big. So you can see that it has Mickey Loot printed on it, on the box, like back in the olden days. If you haven't seen my first ever Mickey Loot video, I will link it up there, but it was printed like this, and they haven't been able to do that for a while because they've been quite behind on their orders and trying to catch up and get things out, get boxes out. So they've been just using like stickers on their normal plain box, but they're back to printing their boxes again with the Mickey Loot logo, and we're here for it. We love it. It's very cool. I love having it printed in big letters on it. It's, you know, it's aesthetically pleasing, let's say. It's very nice. And so I'm very happy that things at Mickey Loot are beginning to run a bit more smoothly for them. This box, I think you'll see from the title, but I think this is my blue box, so it was a themed box, but anyway, I'll talk about that in a minute. I can't remember when I ordered it, but I do know that the Potter Loot that I ordered, my subscription box from June, I think those, so this one and those other two are on the way. So that's exciting. Mickey Loot is beginning to get through the backlog, get the backlog cleared, get those boxes out, which is a happy day. This time though, for my Irish friends who are getting Mickey Loots, this one got stopped at customs and I had to pay €18 VAT on it to get it out of customs and get it to me. That's the first time that has happened with the Mickey Loot. So just be aware, if you are ordering, there is still a time delay with Mickey Loot, and potentially customs is now a thing when they come into Ireland. This one did get stopped. I don't know if that was a fluke. I don't know if that's going to be the situation all the time, but this one did get stopped in customs. If you don't know what Mickey Loot is, Mickey Loot is, you can tell kind of from the font, is a Disney subscription box which is customized to your preferences. So you will order a box and you will tell Mickey Loot, you'll say, I like Mickey Mouse, I don't like Cinderella. I like figurines, I don't like ears. You know, you'll say those kind of things and they will curate a mystery box to your preferences based on what you tell them. And it usually takes one or two to get it, you know, get the nail on the head for them to get to know you. But then when they do, they send amazing boxes. And it's kind of like, I've been thinking about, you know, the differences between the mystery boxes that exist, and all of them curate to your preferences. But Mickey Loot is a little bit like, you get a mystery box of a personal shopper. So like, they go out to the parks, they moved down to Orlando, which is part of why the big delay, plus no annual passes, plus park reservations, plus people are only allowed to buy 2 of every item at the minute in the parks. So all that stuff caused delays. But they go to the parks and they like have your preferences in mind, and they pick up items that they think you will like from the parks, from the Character Warehouse, and from various other Disney licensed shop products. And then they put them into these boxes and send them. Mickey Loot works off of the old Disneyland tier system, even with the Potter Loot boxes. It goes from A ticket, which is $40, up to E ticket, which is $300. And this one, the one I always get, is a B ticket, which is $75. And that is shipped to Ireland, $75. That's it. And they run on a thing called Value Plus. So you're always going to have your $75 of value in your box, plus a little bit more. and you get that shipped for free from the US to Ireland. So it's pretty amazing. You're probably aware there's been quite a bit of drama in the Disney subscription box YouTubing unboxing community surrounding Mickey Loot. Matt recently did a video, who owns Mickey Loot, kind of apologizing for how things were said, how things were taken up, and hopefully that apology will be accepted and we can as a community move on and just enjoy getting great products from a great company again and not be quarreling amongst ourselves. There's been talk about like favoritism and the favorites getting their boxes on time and good boxes and all this kind of stuff. I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. I think Mickey Loot are consistent, but also, you know, you could say consistently late or consistently bad at sending boxes out on time, you know, but they're consistently good at what they put in them. So like I said, I think, can't remember exactly when this was ordered, but I would guess this was maybe July, and we are now into the first week of October. So July to August, August to September, September to October. That's a 3-month turnaround for this box. So like, unlike other subscription companies where you have maybe a little bit more than a month from paying to receiving, there's 3 months currently with Mickey Loot. They are catching up, and it may eventually become back to month by month, but at the minute it's around about 3 months, maybe a little bit more, between when you order it and when you receive it. If you do want to get your own Mickey Loot box or a Potter Loot box, it works for both. You can use the code WAVEY10 and that will get you $10 or 10%, one or the other, off your first Mickey Loot box and your first Potter Loot box. So you can use that twice. You can use that both for Mickey Loot and for Potter Loot, that Wavey10, and it will get you your first box with a bit of a discount, either 10% or $10, and I don't remember which it is. I think it's $10. So let's get into this box and see what wonderful things Mickey Loot has sent me this time. I've cut the tape so that I can open it super easily. So yeah, I've cut the tape so that I can open it pretty quickly and we can get into it. And you can see there's a lot of blue in here, so I think probably this is the blue box. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to put this down and I'll show you the postcard. So Mickey Loot always include a postcard. This is from that Pixar sketch, the day and night one, so very cute. And on the back it says, Wavy, blue despite its connotation is such a wonderfully rich, happy color. Here are a few more reasons to love Disney blue. So hopefully you can see that. You might know, maybe from looking at the wall here, that blue is, I'm a big fan of the color blue. My iPhone is, it's called the green one, but it's kind of a green turquoisey blue. Turquoise is really my favorite color, which is kind of tealy turquoise is what that color is, and what the phone is, and what loads of other things is. So blue is up there with my favorite colors. I need to say as well that this blue box, I actually won an A ticket box in a giveaway, and I upgraded it myself to a B ticket. So I won that giveaway from Stitches Ohana. So I will try and link Stitches Ohana, or I will link him in the description. He does some great videos, unboxes Mickey Loot and various other things as well. Disney trips, Disney hauls, you know, he's a Disney person and he's obviously very into Stitch, and he's also very into Jungle Cruise. And so he did his 12 months on YouTube giveaway, and he did 12 prizes, and one of the prizes was an A-ticket Mickey Loot box, and I won that A-ticket Mickey Loot box, which is this box, and then I upgraded it to a B-ticket because I would feel really bad. I think I've done it once with maybe the Redheads of Disney one, but I feel pretty bad about having them ship a $40 box the whole way to Ireland with free shipping. It's going to cost more than the $40 probably to send it here, so I upgraded it to a B-ticket. So it's a B-ticket box that I won from Thomas on Stitches Ohana. So thank you very much, not just to Mickey Loot and Matt and the team for packing this box, but also to Thomas for paying for half of it in his giveaway, or more than half of it in his giveaway that he did. So thank you very much, Thomas, as well. There is a spoiler sheet, This will tell you the value of the things in the box, what is a park item, what isn't a park item. We're going to put it away and we'll look at it in a little while. Here we've got the Mickey Loot sticker and blue paper, and I'm going to rip into it and see what is inside. So the first thing I can see is some glitter. So they make these, like, I don't know, glitter air pockets, glitter bombs, pixie dust bombs. Pixie dust bombs, that's an interesting image. Peter Pan 3. So they put these air pockets in to protect your items, and they put in this this glitter into it to just make it that little bit more Disney magical. Mine has deflated, which means my items were protected as it was shipped to Ireland, which I'm happy about. But this one has kind of blue and teals inside it, dark blue and brighter blues in it, which is very nice. So they make those, like, they kind of customize them to the box that they're putting out, which is really cool. And so in my box, I can see 4 items. I miscounted. In my box, I can see 5 items. The first one is in this lovely blue, bright blue, tealy colored kind of paper. And you can tell from the shape of it and the size of it that it is a pin. It's got 2 pin backs. I can feel them. So let's see what pin it is. I don't know if I said, I probably didn't. Mickey Loot wrapped each individual item separately as well. So it's kind of like Christmas. This is so cool. So this is one of the pins for a limited release pin for Disney World's 50th anniversary, which is, it started on the 1st of October. Their 50th anniversary was the 1st of October. Today is the 4th of October, so I'm getting this very, very close to the 50th anniversary. You can see there, it's got the 50th logo, it's got Mickey Mouse, it says Walt Disney World, the world's most magical celebration. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see if I move it a little bit, it's kind of, what do you call that when it kind of shimmers? It's like iridescent. Is it iridescent, the word? Like a lot of the 50th merch is. How crazy. It's the 4th of October and this celebration started on the 1st of October. These boxes have been shipping before that, so obviously they released these pins before the 1st of October. But like, to have a 50th anniversary pin a few days after the 50th anniversary starts on the other side of the world is pretty crazy. You can see it's blue, so it fits the theme. And this was $17.99 in somewhere in Disney World. What a cool first item. That's crazy, Matt. That's crazy, team. Thank you very much for that. I'm a little bit blown away. This is that 50th anniversary trading pin, and hopefully if I move a bit, you can kind of see on Mickey's shorts how it kind of goes from kind of red to more gold, and the 50th logo up there does it as well, but a little bit better. And then so it's kind of like a blue and a gold color, gold being the color of 50th anniversaries, right? So it's got those colors on it. I'm gonna go with this for the second item. I have no idea what it is. Oh, it's like past the parcel. You get under the blue layer and there's a white layer. Or is that cream? This probably means it could break, so I need to be, this probably, the second layer probably means it could break, so I need to be careful with it. It's a bin. That's really funny. What's a shot? I like, sometimes Disney merch is very, very funny, but it's so cool. It was $9.99. This is like a salt or pepper shaker, one or the other, and it is themed after an Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2021 trash can from Epcot. So you've got Spaceship Earth there, you can see, hopefully, yes, and then the World Showcase Pavilion icons around the top, and various food and wine, and then it says Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2021. So I've been to Epcot when I was 13 for half a day. It had an igloo thing and a Honey I Shrunk the Audience show where dogs sneeze on us, and that's kind of all I remember about it. So one of my hopes is to get back to an Epcot festival. Food and wine would be a great one, wouldn't it? Tastes of the World Showcase, or the Festival of Arts that comes just after Christmas. So that's really cool to have something like an item that's specific to a certain time period in the parks. The Food and Wine Festival that lasts until the Festival of the Holidays in November, I think. So like quite a limited thing, and to have something from it. And this is also like based on Spaceship Earth. We were on Spaceship Earth as well, actually, on that trip. But yeah, I think it's really funny that people are into buying little miniature versions of Disney bins, trash cans. It's kind of funny, but I kind of get it. Like, they are pretty cool the way that they do them. So yeah, that's really cool. I have 2 items now in this box. There's kind of a bluey grey color to it, some blue on it, so it kind of fits the theme, but it's really cool to have it. Yeah, there's 2 items now, and both items are kind of like limited release for a specific event that's happening in Disney World. The 50th anniversary celebration and the Epcot 2021 Food and Wine Festival. So this is what I mean about them going and like personally shopping for you. Like, there's no way I would ever own this unless I bought it from somebody on eBay or something. To have something from the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2021, like, how would I ever have that? So that's a really cool thing that Mickey Lute is able to do, and I really appreciate it. And here is my new bin. For those of you who don't know, in Ireland we call what Americans call trash cans bins, which when I lived over there, had some real fun confusion when I told somebody to put some rubbish in the bin and then later found it down near the kitchen in our food storage bin. That was kind of funny. But anyway, here is the trash can. You can see like this would be where you would put in your litter or your rubbish or your garbage or whatever you want to call it, would go in here. Here's the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2021. How many times am I going to say that in this video? Logo. And then here are the World Showcase Pavilion logos in blue across the top of Spaceship Earth, which is kind of a yellowy orangey color. So I don't know what they all are. I can see the Eiffel Tower, so that is obviously France. There's probably China. No, that one's probably, is it Japan? Japan, and then China further over, and then Mexico is the last one that looks like an Aztec pyramid. So yeah, there are the pavilions. Then it's got like the triangle-y pattern of Spaceship Earth on both sides in various different colors, and then it has some food and some wine and maybe some Prosecco and Spaceship Earth on the back. Oh, and some, cheese is food. So you've got cheese, you've got grapes, you've got a bottle of wine, a glass of Prosecco, a knife and a fork and a spoon, and then a Spaceship Earth on the back. And that's where the salt comes out. And that's where the salt goes in. It says hand wash only. And it's made in Thailand, interestingly. Okay, third item feels like it might be a mystery pin box. Oh. So the third item is not a mystery pin box. It is a weensy tiny little Stitch from Funko. It's like it's called a pocket pop keychain, and he's like dressed up in his hula gear. That's really cool, very cute. I like that. Stitch is obviously blue, so he fits the theme. Very nice. He's a keychain. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's up there. That's cool. Very nice. Here is a closer look at Hula Stitch. Little tiny Funko Pop. There he is. He's so little, and he's actually doing hula. I didn't notice before, but maybe you can see there that his hands, he's actually dancing. Super cute. So this is the next package. It is in darker blue paper, like that was covering the whole box. It feels like a mug. That feels like a handle. This feels kind of round. It's in a second layer of paper, which means it can break. So definitely a mug. It's in a third layer of paper and a fourth layer of paper. Good job, guys. This is cool. This is a mug from Disney's Riviera Resort. So that is one of the resort hotels on Disney property. And if you look at it, so it's got Mickey and Minnie here, and they're like looking out. I guess maybe this is the resort, I'm not sure. They're looking out and there's like fireworks and it's nighttime. But it says if you put something hot in it, it will become daytime. So that's really cool. And you can see it's blue, so it fits that blue theme. And it's a lovely Mickey and Minnie, kind of very fancy looking Mickey and Minnie, if you can see them. They're all dressed up and they're watching the fireworks and the, what is that called? They're watching the fireworks and the skyliner there. And then if you put hot stuff in it, it becomes daytime. So they spend quite a long time standing there on that balcony looking over that resort, waiting for day and night. So that's really nice. That is, yeah, that's lovely. It's not dishwasher or microwave safe, so I need to remember that because that means that'll come off. But that's really cool. I don't have anything. Do I? No, I don't. This is the first thing I have from a Disney hotel. I don't have anything from Disney hotels. So I've never stayed in a Disney hotel because they're stupidly expensive. Maybe if I win the lotto or shares that I own become make me very wealthy. Yeah, I don't have anything from Disney hotels. So that's really nice to have. It's actually a massive mug too. It's nice to have something from one of the resorts. And so then here is a closer look of that mug. So you've got this really cute picture. I really love this. And they're dressed totally in blue as well to like fit the theme. But look at Mickey's shoes. I love Mickey's shoes. He's got a great look here. So Mickey and Minnie here dressed in blue with some red accents for Minnie and some brown accents for Mickey. And they're standing in front of this building, which is probably the Riviera Resort. And they're watching the fireworks as the Skyliner moves people past them. And then in hot drinks, this becomes daytime. It's got blue on the handle, blue on the inside. It's big. This is my current mug that I use. Whoops, I can fit that mug into it. So it's a big mug. And then on the back, it's got Disney's Riviera Resort with 2 oars together logo, which is very nice. It's a cool logo. And then just to show you a a little bit what it looks like in the daytime. We've got that down there. A very nice mug from my mug collection that is ever growing. Okay, so there's one more item left. It's a big item. It's a cloth item. It's not wrapped. I would say it's a towel. It is a towel. Am I going to end up holding it upside down? I think I'm holding it upside down. It is from the parks. It's made in Bulgaria. That's funny, down the road. Kind of, in Europe. $26.99 for this. Oh, it's from another of the resorts. That's funny. So it says, I don't know if you can see it, hopefully you can. It says Disney's, and then on the bottom it says Old Key West Resort. So it is a towel from Disney's Old Key West Resort, which isn't even one I've heard of. So that's super cool. Towels are always good. Blue towels are always good. It's white on the back, and then the print on the other side. So that is a nice item. So here is a better look at the towel. I put it, kind of matches the same color as the current bed sheets. Here is the towel. So you've got the lighthouse, the waves for Wavey. Yes, yes, all the waves. The lighthouse, Disney's Old Key West Resort. I've never even heard of this one, so I'm gonna have to look it up because that's interesting. So when I ordered this box, I kind of thought it would be like blue characters, not necessarily blue items. But it's blue items, which is really cool. I'm a fan of blue, as I've said. Here is the spoiler sheet. You can see the Mickey Loot logo. It has some blue in the loot. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items in there. 4 of them are park items. There was the Old Key West Resort beach towel, the Walt Disney World 50th Anniversary Mickey Mouse limited release trading pin, the Riviera Resort color changing mug, the Epcot International Food and Wine trash can salt shaker, and the Pocket Pop Lilo and Stitch hula skirt keychain. And the total value in this box was $82.86. Yes, and I paid $75. Well, I didn't. I paid $35, and Thomas from Stitches Ohana paid $40 for this box. And everything themed to that blue color, which is cool too. So let me know in the comments below what your favorite item from this box is. I think mine is probably the pin. Usually I don't pick pins, but I think maybe the pin is my favorite item, followed closely by the mug. Let me know what your favorite item in the box is. Don't forget to use the code Wavey10 if you want to get your own Mickey Loot or a Potter Loot box yourself. And that's everything I have for you today, guys. Do give the video a like if you like this video. Please subscribe to keep the tide coming in. Comment down below what your favorite item is. And thank you for surfing on a channel that's just wavy enough for surfing. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out and seeing what Mickey Loot sent and being part of this unboxing with me and this magical journey with me. And I hope you have a magical day. Take care, guys.